The search is over for the best foundation that I've ever used in my life. This new cushion foundation, oh look at that. The new cushion foundation from Sulwhasoo is absolutely my new favorite foundation, and it's actually the first time I've ever used a cushion. I give it 10 out of 10, and this is why. So first, a little bit of background information about Sulwhasoo. So this brand, it is a Korean brand, of course, KBeauty Krew, duh, and it was associated with old women. It always was, until extremely recently, because as well as Tilda Swinton being one of the ambassadors for the brand, Rosé from Blackpink is one of the new ambassadors, so it's coming on to younger people's radars, including myself, which is why I was actually part of the reason why I was interested in picking it up when I saw it in the shop. So Sulwhasoo, their core beliefs are anti-aging, especially using a lot of ginseng, which is a very important ingredient in Korea, native to Korea, and that's because the creator of the brand was from an area that was rich in a lot of ginseng. So when they started the brand, that was Sulwhasoo from Kaesong in Korea. They started the brand in 1966, especially very influenced by traditional Korean herbal medicines. And from there, the brand just continued to grow and grow and grow, and we are here with this new foundation. This is really expensive. Really expensive. This was 89,000 won. 89,000 won. Can you see? Ooh. Which is very expensive for a cushion foundation, but I do think it's worth it. It has 8 shades. The shade that I got is the palest. This is number 11C1, and it does come with 1 refill. So you could look at it as you're paying about 50,000 Korean won, 40,000 each for each one, but it is very expensive. I recommend that if you come to Korea to buy it in the duty free, because I asked at duty free in Incheon airport, and yeah, they're selling it for cheaper, as they always do. I haven't seen much information about this outside of Korea. I went onto the online website for Sulwhasoo and I didn't see this cushion foundation. What I saw was their former cushion foundation, which everyone is also raving about. And even online, I didn't see much people reviewing this in English or Korean. So I think it's a little bit underground, but it was released in November, I think November 1st. So I got it a couple of days after that, and it was absolutely by chance. It was just, I was gonna go buy the foundation that I regularly use, which is Hera Black. The black foundation, I think it is, and I just saw this and I wanted to change, and I tried it out on my hand and I thought, wow, this is amazing. So 10 out of 10. Why? I'm going to show you. I open it up. Inside looks, ooh, it's still blurry. Why is it blurry? Anyway, comes with a little little opening here. This is not an unboxing because I've already opened it, and it looks like that inside. There's a mirror there, hello. And I'm going to, if you can see, I'm going to dab. So today I'm just wearing concealer under my eyes, and I put some cream on my face, but I'm not wearing any foundation, and you can see I have spots down here. I didn't want to cover up the spots with concealer because I wanted you to see how this foundation works. So I'm gonna start covering like this. So already you can see my spots are not completely covered up. I would probably have to get a concealer to completely cover it up. But considering this is just one little boom, boom, pump, pump of the cushion foundation and it's covered up my spots this much is really good. One of the things I love is how glowy my face is. I'm not sure if this shows you better what my skin looks like in this light. Ooh. Oh, girl. Or if this shows you better what my skin looks like. I've put the foundation here, here, here. I haven't put it yet on my nose or forehead. I think I'll keep this lighting so you can see better how it looks. So, again, I'm gonna just do a little pump pump. Did I get any? I've been using it every day for a month, so you might not be able to see it. Anyway. Yeah, you can see that. And my nose. Just do a little, what's this, dab dab, and a little bit of push, and then my nose. One con about this foundation is it is difficult for me to, it's actually better if I do this. Not that one, yeah. It is actually difficult for me to get into my lines on my nose. I have like this part of my nose here, which is always red. And I want to get in there with my foundation. Whoops, a little bit up there. Ooh. Blends seamlessly. Oh, actually today. Okay, on camera I somehow miraculously managed to blend it really well into my nose. But on other days not so much. Okay, I'm gonna go over my spots again with another layer and see if it can completely cover it up. So see if the heavier coverage covers up my spots. It's annoying me. Wow. Okay, I'm only using the camera, so I don't exactly know what I look like in a mirror. Oh, okay. Looking good. When I wear this foundation, I just think my skin looks so glowy, flawless. The other pros I have to say about this, I've only said one con, and honestly the only con is that it doesn't blend well into my nose. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I managed to do it well today. I suppose you could say the price is a con, but I actually do think the price is sort of worth it because it's so good. Any other time I've used cushion foundations, but I've tried them out because I've never used a cushion foundation before. This is the first time I've used a cushion foundation as my real foundation. They've always been too dark for me. You know, Krew usually only has 3 shades. This has 8 shades, like I said, but of course it's probably going to be very difficult to find your shade. I'm very lucky that the palest shade of their foundations matches me well. Finally. This lasts really well, so much so, and it doesn't transfer, but it lasts really well that, in fact, I was wearing this one day and I went to a speech contest. The speech contest was really emotional, really intense, so much so that I started crying, almost bawling, just tears. And I thought to myself, okay, I bet my foundation is going to be sprawled down across my face. And it wasn't. My foundation, this foundation, was perfectly set on my face. You wouldn't have even known I was crying. So to prove to you how good this foundation is, I'm gonna watch a video that's gonna make me cry, and I'm gonna show you how even if I cry, this is gonna stay as it is. The videos that make me cry are usually emotional Oprah Winfrey from back in the day interviews, or interviews with Princess Diana. So I'm gonna watch an interview, the sit down interview about how there was 3 of us in the marriage in the end, so it was a bit crowded. That interview, and see if the tears come.
A wonderful new label is Diana's unstable, and Diana's mentally imbalanced. And unfortunately, that seems to have stuck on and off over the years.
According to press reports, it was suggested.
I haven't cried. So the 2 choices are either watch a different video and see if I cry, or go out into the wind and let the wind hit me and the natural tears fall down my face. Another option is just wait, and if I happen to cry or get emotional during the week, but I happen to be wearing the foundation, then I'll show you. I think it could be the pressure. It's a little bit weird to be like sitting here with some extra lights and my phone in front of me, and the pressure is, okay, cry. Usually if I watch a Princess Diana interview, within seconds I'm like crying. Even when I went to go visit her palace in London, there was like, I was so embarrassing. I was just like crying and bubbling so much, and all I was doing was just looking at pictures of her. That's all it took. So I think I don't cry under pressure like this, which is more than enough evidence. I mean, I've always known that I would never be a good actress.
Blood infections, pneumonia. I went cold blue a couple of times. That's when I was about 5, they said I was full-blown AIDS. And right now I'm doing really good.
What's the hardest part for you, Hadia?
Yeah, I'm not gonna naturally cry while I'm sitting here like this with a phone in front of me watching an Oprah Winfrey interview. And I don't know why. I just watched one of the saddest Oprah Winfrey show moments ever. There's this little girl who has AIDS, and she's talking about, in tears, about how all her friends have died from AIDS, and Oprah's there like holding back tears as well. And I just, usually, so many Oprah Winfrey clips, like within really short time, I'm just like crying, because she always had the most emotional, I was gonna say sad shows, but it wasn't always sad. Sometimes it was like crying from happiness for someone, or just really, really emotional. So yeah, I don't know how actors do this. It's really difficult for me to like pressure myself to cry. Must be a self-defense mechanism. But anyway, if I don't manage to cry by the end of this review, please know that yes, you can cry in this foundation. You can go to a funeral and you will be fine. You can go to the husband you murdered's funeral and you will cry and it will be all intact. In the name of science, I wanted to cry for you, to prove to you, the whole point is to prove to you how good this foundation is and why I give it 10 out of 10. Sulwhasoo's new cushion foundation. This is it.